There is a reason the same people keep winning. And it is not because they are more talented. It is not because they are lucky. And it is definitely not because life is fair. The truth is, most people are playing the wrong game. They work harder, they try harder, they stay busy. But the people who win again and again, they are not just working. They are seeing patterns before everyone else. And once you understand this, your life can change faster than you think. When I was 13, I was playing nationals for my state in chess, and I was getting destroyed. I lost 4 games in a row, not close games, clean losses. Every move felt wrong. Every decision felt late. Every opponent felt smarter than me. And after the 4th loss, I remember sitting there, staring at the board, thinking, maybe I should not even be here. Then my coach came to me with something unexpected. He brought a stack of score sheets from my next opponents. In chess, score sheets are records of past games. Every move they played, every mistake they repeated, every pattern they revealed without realizing it. And he told me one thing: study them properly, not casually, properly. Look for habits, look for weaknesses, look for what they do again and again. And that changed everything, because for the first time I realized something. Most people are not unpredictable. They only look unpredictable when you are not paying attention. One opponent always attacked early, but collapsed in the endgame. Another rushed whenever the pressure increased. Another kept repeating the same structure again and again. At first, I thought they were just playing, but they were leaving clues. That is the first rule of winning. Intelligence is pattern recognition, not overthinking, not memorizing everything, not waiting until you feel ready. Real intelligence is seeing the pattern early and moving before the crowd does. And this is not just chess. Look around. Certain videos keep going viral. Certain people keep getting opportunities. Certain businesses keep growing. Certain students keep scoring better. Certain creators keep winning attention. Most people call it luck, but it is not luck. It is pattern. The problem is, most people see the pattern too late. They wait. They wait until they feel confident. They wait until someone confirms it. They wait until the opportunity feels safe. But by the time something feels safe, everyone else has already seen it too. And now it is crowded. That is where most people lose. Not because they are dumb, but because they hesitate. After losing those chess games, I did not have the luxury to wait. I had already been crushed. So I moved. Messy, early, uncomfortable. And suddenly I was not just reacting anymore. I was expecting. That is when the game changed. Because once you see the pattern, your next move matters more than your effort. This is the second rule. Effort does not scale, position does. In chess, I was not trying to magically become better overnight. I was trying to play smarter. If I knew someone was weak in the endgame, I forced the game there. If I knew someone panicked under time pressure, I increased the pressure. If I knew someone loved aggressive openings, I prepared for that exact attack. Same board, same pieces, different outcome. That is leverage, and life works the same way. 2 students study for the same exam. One reads everything and hopes. The other studies how questions are asked, which topics repeat, and where marks actually come from. Same effort, different result. 2 people go to the gym. One just works hard. The other understands what actually builds muscle, what wastes time, and how recovery works. Same effort, different result. 2 creators upload videos. One uploads and hopes people watch. The other studies what people click, where they drop off, what makes them stay, and what makes them come back. Same effort, different result. This is where game theory and psychology come in. Game theory is choosing the smartest move. Marketing psychology is understanding what people actually respond to. When you combine both, you stop guessing. You start positioning. You stop asking, how do I work harder? And you start asking, where is the highest leverage move? That one question changes everything. But there is one more thing. Speed. Because seeing the right move means nothing if you move too slowly. After those losses, I did not sit and try to perfect everything. I kept playing, I kept losing, I kept adjusting, I kept collecting data. And slowly, something changed. One person was still thinking. I had experience. One person was still planning. I had feedback. One person was still waiting for confidence. I had momentum. That is the third rule. Move fast enough to earn clarity. Most people think clarity comes before action, but usually, clarity comes after action. You start, you fail, you notice something, you adjust, you try again, and every attempt gives you information that planning never could. But there is a painful phase, the phase where nothing works yet. You are trying, you are learning, you are moving, but the results still look the same. That is where most people quit. I remember asking my coach, what if this still does not work? And he said something I never forgot. If you keep seeing what others miss, the results will have no choice but to follow. That is not blind hope. That is not fake motivation. That is what I call delusional optimism. Not believing you will win for no reason, but believing long enough for the process to start working. Because while nothing visible is happening, something invisible is forming. You start seeing faster. You start trusting your instincts. You start building specific knowledge. And that is when you stop copying other people. You start operating differently. Pattern recognition shows you the opening. Moving early puts you ahead. Game theory gives you the advantage. Psychology multiplies the outcome. Speed gives you more attempts. Optimism keeps you alive long enough to improve. And specific knowledge makes the whole thing yours. That is the system. Most people are still trying harder. A few people are seeing earlier. And the ones who learn to do both eventually stop competing with people who do not even realize there is a game.